Okay. So let's say when we are hiring an equipment, let's assume we got the PO from the client or the client has asked us to deliver the equipment. What will we do? We will go issue a PO to the supplier, right? So to give the PO to the supplier, go to procurement processing, select purchase order, add new purchase order at the bottom. This will give you the PO form. So this is where you enter the details of the PO. So in PO, what all details you need? Supplier details, okay, and what equipment you want to hire from them, at what price, and what method. Maybe mobilization, demobilization is there, and then terms and conditions, seal and signatory. So these are the important details. So in the PO form, you can see the PO number is auto generated. System will give you the PO number, okay, PO date, and supplier name. Supplier, if you've already added here, select the supplier name, or if it's a new supplier, click on the plus button. So this is a tip on the software. Anywhere you see some drop down list, like a list of options in the repository, if you do not find an option that you need, click on the plus button to add a new master, okay, or if you want to edit that master, select it and then click on the pen button, okay. Clear? Because this will apply everywhere on the software, that workflow, okay. So I'm going to add a new supplier, click on plus, select the supplier category, equipment suppliers. I'm going to add, let's say, Sudhir Rentals, okay. Address you can give, KSA Hobart, okay. Client contact person, let's say Chasser, he's the manager, okay. If you have your salesperson, everyone, you can add it, you can have the remarks, okay. If you have their business card, you can add the business card. Additional contacts, if you have, click on add new contact and add the additional contact of the supplier. Any documentation, if the supplier gives you the vehicle documents or their VAT certificate, CR certificate, you can attach it here, okay. Save the file. So Sudhir Rentals is added. Next time you hire equipments from Sudhir Rentals, type Sudhir Rentals, okay. And then supplier will give you a quote. If they give you a quote, in supplier quotation, mention the quote number. Let's say Sudhir quotation 0019. When did the quote was? When was the quote given? The quote was given on 1st of May. Okay. And now add the line items. At the bottom, click on add new line items. Okay. You added the supplier details, supplier's quotation. Now I'm going to add what equipment I am giving a PO for them. Okay. Select the add new item. Okay. I will not be giving the property itself. I will give only the property type because I don't know what property they're going to give me. Right. So in the PO, always the property type will be there. Even your client's PO, if you see, they will just say, I need coaster. Right. They will just say, I need a coaster. They'll not say cat, coaster, this equipment number. This we will determine, we will deliver when we make a delivery note. Okay. So select the generator. We're selecting generators. At what method? Monthly basis. Per month, what is the price? 4,500. For how many months you're giving the PO? Open. So it's just mention the quantity and the price alone. That is enough. Okay. Any additional details you need, click on this button. Okay. Maybe generators, 100 kVA. Okay. 100 kVA with attachment, some attachment with light. Okay. Or PWAS or anything. Dip tray with the dip tray, and if certification is there, if it's an equipment, mention Aramco certified, TUV certification, TUV certified. You can mention this as TUV certified generators, 100 kVA. You can either mention capacities like this, or you can permanently save this. Next time onwards, it will appear there automatically, 100 kVA. Okay, so you can use this as a drop down list next time. If you don't add it here, you can add this here, 100 kVA. Or if operator is there, with operator, without operator, without operator. Attachment is there with bucket, with PWAS. For now, this is with dip tray.
It's a new.
If it's a new type, select it, add it here. So next time onwards, it appear on the drop down list, so you don't have to manually add it here. Okay, so TUV certified generators 100 kVA without operator with dip tray. Okay, this is what you're issuing a PO to. Okay, see this option, this drop down button. This is where you'll give the specifications. Update the PO. So let's say you are going for some work. This PO is not done. Just save and close this. Okay, so that will appear in the purchase order register like this: PO001 to Sudhir Rentals quotation number. Not processed. If you want to edit it, right click, edit purchase order. To open or edit, select, right click, edit purchase order. Now we added the supplier. We added the supplier's quotation. We added what type of equipment we need. Okay. Next thing is terms and conditions. Okay. At the bottom, see terms. Click on terms. Okay. Same process. Same process. Okay. So if you have added the PO terms, select those PO terms. Click on get terms. Those terms will appear here. But since you are starting now, it will be blank for you. So click on plus. Okay. Click on plus, and then add the terms and conditions. You're adding a new terms and conditions group. Okay, so you'll get the code like this 11. Give this as 7th planet. For example, I'm giving 7 SP 7th planet quotation terms, or maybe generator. For generators, you'll have different quotation terms. For vehicles, flatbeds, you'll have different quotation terms. So with the name, you can give it. So easily you can search also. So SP's generators quotation term 01 I'll give, and I'll actually copy paste it from the Word or Notepad file here. Okay, for example, I'll give terms and conditions. Let's say I have 50% advance payment. Okay, some test terms I'll give. Okay, for example, I'm giving. So I will permanently save this under the name SP generators quotation terms number 11. So next time onwards, when I want to issue a PO, sorry, this is a PO, right? My bad. So if I want to issue a PO, I'll just go to terms. I'll select this. If I want to edit, I can click on this. So I'll just name it as PO. Okay. I'll mention this as SP generator PO terms. Click on get terms. So those terms and conditions will appear here. If you want to edit, you can still edit it here. Directly also you can edit. Maybe 1 or 2 terms you might want to delete. For this PO alone, delete it here. Or in the master file you want to delete, select it and click on the pen button. You will get the master file. You can edit it, save it permanently. Okay. And signatories, if you want your company's signatories prepared by, approved by, verified by, up to 3 signatories you can give. And then PO will have some subject, introduction, summary, thanks notes. You can add those details here. PO subject, PO introduction. Like if you put it in Chat GPT, you will get some PO details like this. You can add it, set it as default also. Set it as default so it will appear next time automatically there. Yes. Okay. If the PO is getting cancelled, you can mention the cancellation remarks, any branch and divisions, any shipments handling cost is there. Okay. If you want, you can add it. Once everything is done, update it. Click on print. Okay, you have 2 options, with VAT and without VAT. So if you want without VAT, select with VAT, select this option, preview purchase order. So this is what your PO will look like. Okay, your company's letterhead, PO, supplier, PO, your PO number, supplier's quote number, attention to subject, introduction, summary, and what equipment you are issuing a PO for. TUV certified generators, 100 kVA without operator with dip tray on a monthly basis, 4,500. Okay, terms and conditions, seal and signatory. Okay, clear? Select this option, download it as PDF and save it. Okay, if I click on PDF, click on OK. Okay, and just put it on downloads or desktop and hit save. So if you want to open, select yes. So this is what your purchase order will look like. Okay. Okay. So PO is done. I'll just save and close. So this PO will stay in your system in purchase orders. Okay. So I'll review it again. In equipment rentals, whenever you're issuing a PO to a supplier, go to purchase orders, add new purchase order. So you'll get the PO form here. The number will be auto-generated. Date you can give. Select the supplier list. If it's a new supplier, click on plus and add it. Give the supplier quotation number, date, and then click on add item, and you'll get the details here. Which property type you want to give a PO for. Okay, additional specifications is there. Click on this and add the specifications. You can see now attachment. You'll have any capacity, certifications, operators needed or not. Okay, quantity, unit price. Okay, any PO order details, subject, introduction, thanks note, summaries. Okay, cancellation, branch and divisions, signatories if you need. So once all this is done, update it and print the purchase order. If you need more, another line item, add new line item. Okay, so I'll just add new line item. I'll give this as boom truck. Boom truck also on a monthly basis. 1 month, let's say we're saying 7,500. Okay, if you want to delete a line item, right click and delete line item. That's all. Okay, so in the same PO, I'm giving generators and boom truck also. Okay, now after we give the PO, supplier will give you the equipment, or it will directly go to the site. Only then you will add this equipment in your equipment assets, because then only you'll get the equipment's details. Clear? So give the PO to the supplier, then add the equipment, and then open the equipment. Go to hire details, mention when it was hired. We hired this on this date. Who's the supplier? So the rentals. For what PO? PO number 1. What is the hired mode? Monthly. What was the rate for the boom truck? 7,500. Automatically the hourly rate will come. If mobilization,
If we mention any 260 days, how much then?
monthly we will mention. Okay, and mobilization, demobilization, if it is there, mention the rate here. Update it. That's all. Same way, generator also. Right click, edit property, hire details. We hired on this date from Sudhir for the same PO. EPO means equipment PO. Year and the sequence number.
This
Month, yes. We'll mention 4,500. Okay.
in this
Yes. You can mention the mobilization rate directly. 100 for your reference. Okay.
demobilizations,
Let's say,
what should be 100.
okay, let's say 150 for example. Okay. You can add the details here. Okay. Mob demob details rate you can add here when you make the higher details. Okay. Because sometimes the supplier will not bear this charges. You will bear this charges, but you need a record of it. So enter the mob demob
It's
charges.
only for the record.
Only for the record. Okay. Clear? Procurement is clear?